everybody, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Today I have had quite the shocker because I literally logged on. It's Saturday. I thought I'd go AFK at my farm over in that direction and thought I'd quickly finish making up some daylight sensors, which is why I've got a bunch of quartz and these in here from my last stream last night. And well, as I went to just go and fly over there, I was like, oh, I've just realized what this is. I don't have face cam on right now, but maybe I just put my head in my hands. I can't turn around right now. Oh no. Oh, Cleo, okay, I'll be honest. Cleo, I was very nice to you. I've just realized also I've got no audio. You can tell I was definitely live streaming last time I was on. I was nice to you. I came and I cleared up some extra resin. I tried to stop Ren from putting more resin down, and then I built you a very, very tiny pineapple. Well, I guess my Saturday isn't going to be oh no, Sunday even. I guess my Sunday isn't going to be tidying my house and all that stuff. I think I've got another project on. I'm actually terrified. I think I've been traumatized again, but in Minecraft this time. For those that don't know, I should probably explain. This is say hello to, oh god, it's actually terrible. I can't look at it. It's actually making me just terrified, I think. So I'm trying to get my words out, but I can't look at it while I'm talking. I think I'll just close my eyes and talk. Okay, I'm just, you're looking at this. I've got my eyes closed. I can't look at it. Long story short, this is Mr. Blobby. I'm looking at it. Okay, this is Mr. Blobby. Feel free to look it up. I think I told you guys in a previous episode to look it up, a bit traumatizing. This was kids TV, by the way, or like weekend TV in the like early 90s question mark. I don't know, 80s maybe even. I don't even know, to be honest. Don't really want to look it up either. You guys can fact check me, but I am now logging off for the rest of the season because I now have this thing haunting my base. I'm glad that it's popped up now though, because I was, you know, I've been really excited the last episode in my previous streams recently about the really big things happening in my base. I guess this was another one. I mean, let's go look at it really close up. Come on. I mean, I won't lie. It is very accurate in build. It is exactly Mr. Blobby. You couldn't mistake it for anything else. But oh my goodness, it's going to haunt my dreams. Right. Well, Cleo is now absolutely not. You know what? I'm not going to apologize to Cleo at all about anything I do to their base from now on. This is the worst thing anyone's ever built. Ever in the history of Hermitcraft. Right. Well, like, you know what? I might even wait and not do anything to Cleo's base today. I think I'm gonna sit on this and think about what I could get Cleo back with, because my goodness, it's gonna be bad, Cleo. That's deserved. And I really do hope this is Cleo, otherwise I've got the wrong person. But no, I need to get the right. I'm gonna get the right person. Don't you worry, Mr. Blobby. I'm getting someone back for this, and also I'm. Wait, I gotta fly over here and see if I am properly like. I don't know if you can hear my voice, but I am. Oh, I've got tears in my eyes. Oh, it's awful. Cleo. Oh my god, I'm crying. Cleo's made me actually cry. I hope you're happy, Cleo. I think I'm actually logging off. You know what? I'm gonna go straight AFK. I'm gonna go AFK at my farm. I'm gonna pretend that's not there, and then I'm logging off for the day. That's it. I'm embarrassed and traumatized and I don't know anymore. But no, we're running the farm. I need some bone blocks. Well, it was Cleo. Yep. And also, you know what Cleo also didn't do, although. To be honest, knowing that Cleo did this probably very, very late at night. I think Cleo did this between my Saturday stream and Sunday morning when I logged on to go AFK, just while I was, you know, busy doing other stuff around the house. And, yeah, I was about to complain that the glow icon wasn't done, but assuming it was late, I don't think Cleo even probably thought about it. But yeah, it was spawnable. And so, just because I can't be bothered to actually remove it right now, although I'm plucking up the courage to do that, although I will leave it up for this episode because, you know, it could traumatize some of the other British folks on the server. I'm sure I'll poke them. In fact, I think a lot of them know about it already. So I'm sure they'll come and take a look at some point. But anyway, to get away from this monstrosity, I have decided instead to work down below in the absolute very, very bottom of our base. Now this, I think most people think is like the underground of our base. But no, there is an even more underground, which we can get to via the tree farm over that direction, or we can just go down this water slide, past the sheep farm, and down this the boat track that isn't finished or anything. But if you remember, the tree farm, of course, is right there. And if we turn the corner, we'll see the big open cave. Now, I have been working on this down here for a little while. We now have 2 farms. This one is the tree farm. This one is the warts farm. I believe that says warts. For those that don't speak enchanting language, I think it's actually... Oh, it's some sort of spacey language. I forget what it's called. The galactic alphabet, I believe it is. So that's his warts, for those that don't know. But basically, what I've been doing is just a bit of stone digging and placing around the place to add some pillars and some rocks and such. And to make the canal, I guess we should call this. This is like the market canal in between all the shops that you can go via boat with. Yeah, I decided to make it not straight because I think it was kind of looking a little bit, I don't know, not dynamic enough. And I will probably get on with some of the building aspects down here. I want to ask you guys your thoughts on a glowing mushroom design that I may have come up with and I'm not completely sure about. But you'll also notice that there is this massive open space here that I dug out in my last live stream. And well... yeah, this is what we're building today. So if you remember last episode, I did speak about some big projects coming up. One of those is very much related to trees, which actually, right now, it's all plants down here, which actually I think I might keep as a theme. We've got warts, nether warts. We've got trees. And what about leaves? Has anyone ever made a leaf farm on Hermitcraft? You know what? You guys can let me know in the comments. I'm sure you're more aware than I am. But this design, when I searched it, was like literally the first video that came up. And yes, before you say anything, it is indeed designed by the wonderful Ray's Works, who did do the farm that I did in the last video where I made a farm. I'll be honest, I didn't expect anyone to have an Azalea Leaf Farm, which is what this is for. But long story short, I've got a big tree in mind for my base at some point, and I don't really fancy getting some azalea leaves the boring way. So a farm seemed like the perfect idea. Now imagine it here. We've got some minecart tracks going all the way along these stairs covered in water. And then we've got a big old TNT situation here, similar to how the tree farm has it, where we've got the whole just like exploding TNT up there and the scaffold. You know, it's kind of similar. I think it's just gonna, I mean, it's set up specifically for leaves. And it's gonna mean that we need to make a special helmet and I believe a special, I think, silk touch hoe as well, I guess. Or I guess shears work too, but I think a hoe is gonna be better. And yeah, I'm excited about this farm. It's gonna be very, very cool. So I've got myself some redstone together. I believe it's mostly in here. And I guess I better start placing some stuff. And I think we should probably work on the bottom first. Yeah, and the idea is I will fill this in with some extra stone and stuff like that eventually to make it more cave-like and less of a big old world-edit deleted square, which it isn't, of course, vanilla Minecraft. Someone did ask me that on a stream when I was talking about world edit, but it does look a little bit like I've just like chopped out a couple of chunks. But no, it was just easier to dig out a square than make it look cave-like. And also, it includes TNT, and you know what happens there? Stone and such always seems to get exploded, so hopefully this is a large enough space that we won't unearth the very much flooded caves that are behind these walls back here. I really hope that isn't the case, because we've got some redstone going down here, and that is dangerous stuff. Water and redstone does not work together. Oh, and we've got a fun little staircase down here too. I'm sure we'll design it all afterwards, but for now, we'll keep it nice and simple. So let's get building. Right, we'll ignore the noise. I'm sure I'm going to mute it because this, as you can see, is going off. We're going to leave it. I don't know if there is an on-off button. I should probably look, but I don't really want to touch it yet because I haven't put the water in. But I think I'm going to, before I put the water in, just do a little bit up here because, of course, this is going to be the TNT section. It's, of course, using the wireless redstone situation. But I'm going to chuck it in up here. Oh, it's actually taller up here than I thought. That's probably okay there for right now. I'm going to basically just flood everything afterwards, or at least once I've got most of the blocks in, just because it's easier to see sort of where I've put things and where things are. But it looks pretty good so far. I do need to obviously waterlog some stairs as well, and obviously chuck a minecart in there. But I'm sure I'll double check before I get everything going. But hopefully that'll mean I don't break anything. But, you know, if I do, it's not the end of the world. I've got spare of these resources. There's not really that much down there. But up here, we're going to need even more blocks. But we're going to need one here. One there. Oh, wait. It is as easy as that. Okay. For some reason, I thought I would just completely ruin this. I mean, I still might. This whole part might just break because I'm doing it in the wrong order or something. But, you know, I'll get there. Okay. Fine. For some reason, I thought that. I don't know. It's all fine. Oh, I just need to not go into the block. Okay. That works. Okay, a few more of those down. And then the part that I thought would be difficult is not that difficult. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I've got loads of redstone stuff on me, but Gem has asked if I'm around. We'll just chuck it all in there. I'm sure it'll be fine. No one could come and look at the redstone mess until it's ready. I guess let's go see what she wants. No, where is she at? That's the question. Where is Gem? There she is. No, sorry. Where is Gem?
Hi, False.
Why do you like a scientist?
Oh, I'm conducting a research study, and I have a question for you.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. So many hermits like blue. What is all right, I'm wrong again.
Wait, what color
I
is
guessed
yours?
green. I guessed green, False.
I mean, green would be like maybe second or third.
You're wearing green, and you built out of green.
Yeah. Is there something wrong
But
with
you
blue?
like blue.
Yeah, I mean...
No, blue is fantastic.
Big
Blue is also
business.
XP's favorite color.
Big business, Gem. Water is
Of
blue.
course.
Yes.
Right, the rivers. The rivers. How could I
Exactly.
forget the rivers?
How could you... See? Terrible.
More research is required. All right, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Bye. Have fun. That was normal, right? Green. I mean, green's not bad. I like green. I like most colours, to be honest. I don't like this colour. And I don't like... You know what? I think maybe it's just that colour. Did you guys guess blue in the comments? I wonder what Joan's about to do with that information, though. That seems sus. Okay, guys. It is now the most worrying part of this whole thing. I now need to use a detector rail, some TNT, and, of course, 2 minecarts. And I'll be honest, I did this a couple times in creative at first to make sure I remembered what the heck I was doing. And guess what? I didn't remember what I was doing. But it's fine. So we'll do that and then that. Now, that minecart is setting off that detector rail. You can see it glowing down there. There's also a conversation going on right now on the server about who is tall and such. But I can't listen to Pearl's stream right now. But I believe I should be able to do this where... And we might as well stop this from going anywhere right now, I think. But that's why the button is there. I think is there a button on that? If not, you can add a button, maybe. But I believe if I put the TNT there, it doesn't instantly go off. But then I should be able to prime it. Although I probably should do this one first. Because they are attached, and I don't want one to set off the other. Oh, I currently have an issue where I can't get anywhere. So give me a moment. I need to maybe move this direction. But assuming there is a wall here too, which there is, I should be able to just do the same thing. And then, yeah, and then I just do that button. Okay, yeah. Wait for it. And then, just do the same here. Although, wait, no, the same here is, oh no, it's back to front here. Okay, let me get this correctly first. Right, so let's hope this doesn't go off, but it shouldn't do. We'll put a minecart on that. This is the trigger part, which I hate. Okay. I'm just going to fall on down and fly back up here. Whee! That is put down. Yeah, that's why that's going off. Good. Let me put that redstone back. And push the button. And I'm going to use free cam to see what's going on. That TNT should fall through that one. Yes. That one should fall through that one. Yes. And then they should now be primed next to the minecarts. Oh, dude, I'm such a pro. I'm such a pro redstoner, guys. I'm really not. But oh my goodness, I'm taking all this stuff away before I blow up anything else. But oh my goodness. I finally worked it out. You just need to put it next to the flipping the walls. I don't think it was in the tutorial. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But that's why that extra snow is there. For it to fall through that instead. Temporarily. And then, yeah. Oh! I love it when a plan comes together. You'll also notice I did do a bunch of stone stuff around here. So while I'm walking downstairs, I'll show you that now. I basically built up the area and made like a little stone area. But but basically made it look a bit more cave-like. And now I've got the click-clacks going on down here. Now, there is I've put some signs on this. This one is, of course, the on-off bone meal, as we can hear. And then I think this one's already off, which is the whole machine, in general. But I need to load this thing up with some bone meal, which I can't remember where it goes exactly. Now, I do like the staircase down around the outside, but I've also added this ladder in for a quick access, because we're going to trap all this off, and then you'll be able to hop down here, and basically hop in the minecart, which will be here eventually. So I'll probably make this all like match the other areas, but we're going to make sure this works before we do any decor, because there's TNT involved, and you know what TNT does to decor when it's in the wrong place? Yeah, it explodes it. So let's not do any decoration just yet. But also, there is stone down there. Was that just because I've dug it out? Yeah, doesn't seem to have exploded any, which is a good sign. We're going to ignore the fact that I just lost the bone block. Wait, this doesn't look correct. Am I missing rails? I don't think so. Anyway, I'm just going to manually load it from up here. It just makes it easier. I don't know if... Dude, it's really hard to tell from up here if the chest is, like, behind this or not. I think it might be. I'll have to do some free cam or, like, in single player mode to figure out if that's exactly where it is. But anyway, long story short, I believe we are ready to roll. So the plan of action is that I need to have on me... Probably not a lot, because, in case something bad happens. But I know exactly what I can use this TNT for if, I have spare left over. I've got a certain, someone lurking up top. Something pink and yellow. No, we're not going to explode it, because it will damage my base, sadly. Mr. Blobby will damage the base. It would be very sad. Anyway, what I'm going to need is some Azalea. And if I put them in here... Oh, yeah, my hoe as well. Silk clutch hoe. Azalea, and I believe an Aquafinity, I think it is, or maybe it's Respiration. Maybe both, I'm not sure. Probably both of them. Helmet, which is what I have. Because, if you can't tell already, of course, if I ride this minecart, because that is the plan, I'm going to be, well, under the water. I'm going to just do a quick double check that everything here is working, because I did have a rail up here, this one, for some reason that wasn't powered. I had to move the lever this way so that it powered it. But I'm just going to double check, triple check. Weirdly, these aren't... Wait, are these meant to be waterlogged? I don't know, actually. I should check that too. I thought they did, but for some reason it's not showing me, and it's kind of floating. Huh. And yeah, now I have the very awkward time of waterlogging all of these, but you can tell quite easily which ones are waterlogged at least. But yeah, I only did the very top and thought that was okay, but apparently not. So I need to correct this, because I have a feeling it might actually affect things, but it might not too. I guess it doesn't really matter, but either way, I can always add a beacon as a backup, or a conduit even, I guess I should say, a conduit to this if need be. But yeah, that should still work. I just need to finish off the rest of the other two rails, and then we should be good to ride it. So now I'm ready to try the farm out. I'm going to put the link below, of course, to Ray's Farm. It is a 3-year-old video, but I believe this thing does still work, which is what was quite impressive, because to be honest, you expect things to have changed, but I guess azalea leaves and trees probably haven't. But I'm hoping that everything here is ready to roll. I should probably actually just set that one on. And now we can hear that trapdoor, which means it's working. We need to turn that on. You can hear the bone meal going. It's going to be very noisy, but I'm sure I'll mute it for you guys. But long story short, I've basically just loaded up the minecart in here via this. And this should be where I sit. Now, I've got loads of stuff on me, but it's fine, I'm sure. But I need to be able to basically right-click and left-click on this area here, which, there we go. And if I just hold down left and right-click, I am going to be taking a trip past this azalea tree. Now, what I'm going to do is show you this point of view now. And then what I'll do is I'll show you an overview as well of me going along. But long story short, basically when it can't right click, it's left clicking and vice versa. And so it means I can place the azalea bush, but also when I'm up here, because there's nothing to right click on, I am left clicking and so destroying that. Now this is basically made so that I don't break any blocks along here. I'm sure I could make them tougher blocks if need be, but I believe everything should be good. Yeah, and then I'm back up here like this. Now I'm going to quickly just start a flashback recording, and I'm going to right and left click again. And hopefully when I move it over this way a little bit, you got to get a position a little bit right. There we go. I'm just holding left and right click. You'll see with the flashback and mod now that basically what's happening, because it's very difficult from this point of view from what I'm doing right now to actually see, but it's a very, very clever farm. It does mean that you get both saplings back and leaves. Of course, you're not going to get all the leaves on the tree, but because it is a technically AFKable, I'm not quite sure how AFKable to press both left and right click. I'd have to try that out, but to be honest, if I'm watching something on my computer like a live stream or a YouTube video, I can definitely hold left and right click down for a little while to get myself some leaves without having to like pay attention or anything. But yeah, as you can see, there's a second tree, and yeah, this thing is just a continuous farm for leaves and such. It's pretty cool. It's a shame that reach isn't a little bit further. That would be kind of nice, because I guess you'd be able to actually fully mine quite a lot of the leaves, if not all of them. Maybe not the ones behind the oak blocks, but yeah. Some trees, as this one. Wait, this one's a pretty good tree for it because it's leaning this direction, so you get more leaves per hit. But yeah, right, that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get it to the end, and I'm gonna hop on out, and we're gonna see. Oh, I didn't realize I come out at the front. Well, that's terrifying. I should be maybe a little bit careful of doing that. But there you go. Oh, I even refilled my own azalea as well via that. Anyway, what I'm going to go do is turn it off down here with this, which will stop the bone meal from going off, and then this will turn the machine off as a whole. If I go up the stairs, the minecart, of course, is in the position ready to roll again. And then I believe I can look at 2 different chests, I think. These ones, of course, are for the collection. Did we get any in here? No, we didn't. I did pick some up myself. I need to double check maybe that things are definitely hooked up correctly. But also I think this one here, yeah, there we go. So, of course, we didn't get an awful lot. I also apparently got some bone blocks, which I guess, oh, they're the things I left. I accidentally got in there, stuck in there somewhere. Wait, can I reach the dispenser from here? I don't think I can, actually, which is a bit of a shame from inside the redstone. But anyway, there you go. Pretty cool farm. It don't believe it actually broke anything either, which is pretty cool because obviously the water doesn't, you know, let the TNT explode anything. And let me just prove a point and check myself. Yeah, everything's intact. It's kind of a cool little farm. It's a shame, obviously, that it's a little bit slow, but it is AFKable, I guess, and yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty cool farm. Anyway, I'm going to do some decor right now, and I'll bring you guys back in when this whole place looks a little bit nicer. I'm going to continue this path in this direction. So let's do it. Right, Pearl's live streaming now, and he's asking if around. Hello. Someone's in my base?
Hello.
Other than this fella up here?
This fella up there. Dear gosh.
Do you like my new addition?
How is
It's
that?
nice, right?
Oh, it's lovely. What is this all on the floor?
I mean, I don't know. I guess he got chopped
Is it
up.
like it?
And then
Is it its skin? That it's just like leaving and
you know
it's
what?
smiling at you?
I've tried not to think about that part, Pearl, what this bit is.
Well, now you've got to think about it because I'm putting it out there that you probably need to think about it before you go walking all over
I
it.
don't
'Cause it's pretty
want
gross.
to. I'll jump all over it if I
But you
want.
got to.
It's in my base. It's
Ooh.
parkour.
Ooh. Do you have a shower in this base anyway? You're gonna need one after that.
Nah. It's fine. It's fine.
There we go.
It's fine.
A little bit of water channel. Just dip it in there.
Yeah. Lovely. Well, thanks for that, Pearl. That is not disturbing at all. That makes me think that this is going to vanish between this episode and next, by the sounds of it, because I don't want to have to think about it ever again. And that means I'm going to have to definitely think about that some more. What are we adding to Cleo's base? Well, you guys can come up with some suggestions in the comments if you have any. But anyway, we need to go back down below because I need to show you where I got up to down here. And yes, this is the quickest way down for me, apparently. So it's the way that I go for the most part. But even from here, you might be able to tell, yes, I did a little bit of the old adding a pathway in. I won't show you the time lapse. I feel like I've used enough of those already. Basically, I added a bunch of leaves and moss over there. We've added a cute little sign saying Azalea Leaf Farm with the little leaf on the sign there. And yeah, there is one last thing I want to add down here just to see what you guys think of the vibe of it. Because As you can see, we've got a little bit of something, but there's still some torches around, and there's still a lot of area over here. I mean, I'm going to probably put some farms in places before I go crazy with the decor in certain places, because of course we don't know how much like space they take up. Like this one is pushed back quite a little bit into the wall, which I can dig out with the other ones. But yeah, now I already have a couple of small farms, which I think I'm going to fit over this side. But as you can see, there are 2 markers, and they are 2 different potential glowing mushrooms that I want to add. So I'm going to build them, and I really do want your feedback on it. I've also added a little bit of dirt around it to maybe add some extra foliage and stuff. And we want this to feel kind of magical, kind of a little bit more sci-fi than fantasy. So, you know, do leave me your suggestions. Feel free to send me your screenshots of different ideas for foliage. It can look a little bit alien, perhaps. I'm not sure, but it needs to be quite small and compact. So I'm going to add something here, and I will bring you back in just a second when I have built the thing. Let's go. Right, well, I finished the mushrooms. There's one over there that looks very unfinished because I haven't really built sort of the terrain around it. But over here, because I have done such, I thought I would go a little bit all out and add even in some little custom skulls, some other pumpkins, some of the shroom lights, which I think work well down here because we have obviously a couple of tree farm based, or well, yeah, tree based farms, I guess. A lot of it is very foliage based, and we do have shroom lights technically in the tree farm. We can't collect them, I don't think. You know, maybe it does. Maybe it explodes them and you get some. But anyway, I quite like it. I don't know how I feel about the orange, but I do like the natural look of the mushrooms. I did want them to feel like, you know, quite natural coloured. I don't want too many bright colours taken away from the builds themselves. So do let me know what you think of this neutral colour scheme. There's only kind of 2 mushrooms, but of course, I kind of need a smaller design than this, if anyone can come up with one. I really struggled to come up with a smaller design that looked kind of similar. So, yeah, because it'd be really nice to be able to get some, like, hanging off the walls and stuff. Maybe I'll just do those mushrooms that kind of just look a little bit like, I don't know, kind of like, almost like half shells. I don't know how to describe them. They kind of just, like, look like that on the wall. I'm pretty happy with that. You guys will have to let me know what you think. But yeah, this is how the area is currently looking. Of course, there are still a lot of torches around the place and a lot of unfinished bits, and even this farm is unfinished. And there is a beacon down here to give me some haste 1 in certain areas. But yeah, I'm excited to develop this area. I might even work on it on stream here and there. And yeah, it's kind of meant to be more of a farm focused, but it's nice to bring in a little bit of decor to sort of start theming the area. But let me know what you think. Anyway, as I escape that area in the most annoying way possible, do let me know what I should do for Cleo. We need to remove this thing. I think I might even be removing this thing today. Or maybe logging off. One or the other. It's me or you, Mr. Blobby. Me or you that are leaving today. And it might be me to edit the video. But anyway, yeah. I am. It is definitely... Cleo should be worried. Cleo should be a little bit concerned right now. That's all I'm going to say for today. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, leave a like if you want to see me prank Cleo back. I will. Don't tempt me. I will do it. But I will catch you all in the next episode. See ya.